to suss out his opponent for stock 1, and stock 2 make the adaptations to win the game. So I'm interested to see how he's going to do that against a more unorthodox matchup, Cloud versus Bayonetta, where you both kind of want to dominate the same spacing, but obviously Bayonetta having more options for comboing is going to make this a little bit more difficult. I fully expect to see Trout try to keep CarbonCopies on disadvantage and not just fully go for the combos every time until we're at kill percentages.
And an interesting thing that we'll have to see with this set is if Trout's going to bring out the Mario. I think these are co-mains, and maybe picking Bayo just as a matchup thing. Looking like it's working out great right now.
Yeah, this is exactly what you want to see if you're playing as Trout. Is you chose the Bayonetta, so you want to get your damage out, get your combos out, and then keep Cloud on disadvantage until he's in kill percentage. And so now what we're going to expect to see is some combo kills or some straight hits.
Yeah, and Bayonetta, a lot of times you might think kind of limited kill options. You have back air, you can sometimes have some throws and some stuff off stage, but we'll see if we can find something here.
Yeah, we're just out of the percentage, well, not just out, way out of the percentage range to be able to do full combo kills, but Trout proving me wrong with the double side being a back air.
Yeah, and Bayo is one of those characters where, there's not a ton of Bayos. You might not necessarily have the knowledge or the matchup experience in terms of what all options Bayo has. So we're going to have to see if CarbonCopies is going to have that adaptation that you're talking about that'll take him to the next level, let him win this.
Yeah, it's a close enough game, but this is not where you want to be. You don't want to be in these combo ranges and in disadvantage to just keep your damage racking up. That's what we wanted to see, an even stock trade, and I want to see CarbonCopies adapt now. How are we going to get back in on this? Starting with the mislimit cross slash is not where you want to be. Is this a kill? Not quite.
No, not Smash 4, not Smash 4.
Smash 4, get DI from CarbonCopies.
Yeah, and that fully charged limit cross slash, that would have been so much damage. It would have been in such a better position.
Trout doing exactly what we're saying, getting the small combos to rack up the damage, but not going so far as to lose his own advantage state.
Yeah, and I feel like the neutral slowed down maybe a little bit. Cloud likes to get in there with his moves, but I feel like he's trying to be in the right space. If you get too close to Bayo, Bayo's going to use some faster moves to start a combo.
Yeah, I think this is a really tough matchup for Cloud anyways. I think that Trout recognized that and chose us over Mario for a reason. Good hit here. CarbonCopies is doing a really good job of staying in this and making sure that Trout isn't able to just find his openings, and then trading back short trades to get the damage racked up, and then shield poking, looking for the fishy back airs. Really great gameplay, and there it is.
Yeah, these back airs just, putting in work for CarbonCopy. Cloud back air is definitely a great move, but a back air from Bayo will take Cloud stock.
Even stock here. This is going to come down to who is going to play out their game plan better. Is Trout going to be able to get the combos, rack up the damage, and then either go for a kill combo or rack up the percent so much that you can get some stray back air hits? Or is Cloud going to do the same thing but with less combos?
Yeah. We have a Bayo combo coming out. Cloud also not necessarily amazing landing options, has some good aerial mobility. Obviously the aerial drift is great.
Yeah, so far we're doing a really great job of racking up the damage, playing safe. Oh, that's a tough place to be.
Yeah, I don't think it would have killed, just because that move's not quite as strong in this game as it was in Smash 4, maybe with the eye, but...
Yeah, but it's so punishable from that specific range because it's not used on shield. That's tough. This is going to be a tough recovery.
High recovery, trying to just mix it up, but,
Yeah, he may have missed the input for bring the Clem Hazard back down to catch the edge, because I don't think that you ever want to be in that free fall position against Bayonetta that high. But we're going back to PS2. We're running it right back. I don't think we're going to see any character changes. Yeah, and it's pretty obvious. I don't think CarbonCopies has like a secondary that he's comfortable enough on to match up against Bayonetta. And the match was close enough that I'm sure with a little bit of adaptation, CarbonCopies can bring it around. But Trout really doing a good job of sticking to the game plan, racking up damage with the combos, keeping the same type of distancing that you need to until you can find the openings, and then forcing the advantage state until you can rack your opponent's percentage up high enough.
Yeah.
Look at that, no follow-up. He's doing the thing where he's not chasing Well, that one was just an unlucky, unfortunate timing, but he's not chasing. He's trying to keep the advantage state because that's where Cloud struggles the most, is in disadvantage.
Yeah, I expect to see a much more patient neutral, you know, a lot more resets, not going for anything that's going to get him into trouble.
Yeah, this is really well played from Trout. Holding down the stage. Oh, that's not the choice I would have made.
Yeah.
That's, I mean, maybe he's just fishing for something to get an early kill, trying to get back into it, but...
Yeah, and then he didn't really get punished for that specifically.
Right.
Let's just see what CarbonCopy does.
Yeah, let's see. 146% rage on deck, but we've got a tough spot to recover from.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. What an attempt from Trout, but unfortunately SDing, and suddenly the game is so much more even than it was just a minute ago.
Yeah, and I'm really surprised that we saw that. Is that? No. I'm surprised we saw that just because Bayo does have the guns, which is a pretty decent kill option if they get the charged version of the guns. So many safe ways to kill that it seems, you know, it was ambitious to go for that low kill.
And it wasn't necessary either. This is what we were talking about that we didn't want to see Trout do, is chase, force where he doesn't need to. I mean, your next stray hit of anything would have killed CarbonCopies at 160%, so that chase just made this game so much more even than it needed to be, and CarbonCopies is back out in the open, and I'm sure his mentality has been reset after that one too.
Yeah, but Cloud spacing so nice. CarbonCopy is kind of, I think he's adapting to, you know, exactly where Bayo's going to jump, and
yeah,
it's working out great in neutral here.
Where do you have to be if you are CarbonCopies right here? Similar to where Bayonetta is, you want to keep hitting these hits, keeping your space, and not forcing your advantage state. You want to hold it down so that Bayonetta cannot find their openings, but CarbonCopies, and this is where he's holding it down. He's not chasing in the air. He's waiting to see if Trout's going to make a mistake, but Trout is playing measured as well. This is so close.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't get much closer to this. 120 to 120, basically.
Oh, wow.
Down smash.
What a down smash to catch it.
Oh, my goodness.
Well played there. But the up
smash
to even it back up. This could not be closer.
This is a great Smash Ultimate. I mean, you love to see games like this where, you know, both players are adapting to each other. They're keeping it very competitive, even when they're going for ambitious things. Like, that's kind of hype.
This is a very difficult matchup for Cloud, from what I can tell, and so props to CarbonCopies for keeping it as close as he is, but Trout's not going to let him get away with much.
No, and then, you know, the next Bayo combo off stage could be death. We'll have to see what CarbonCopy does here.
I think he might be trying to hold it for either a limit cross slash or possibly even the, nope, the limit cross slash right there. He's just trying to look for an opportunity to get some damage racked up because he's not going for the highlight reel kill.
Yeah. He went for one of those and it didn't work out. So
he's a game down. I think he knows that he needs to play. Smart and measured here.
Yeah, and even when you're at a game down like this, you know, you still have a chance to learn what your opponent's doing, play safe, learn, and you know you're gonna have another game.
Yeah, not going for anything high committal. He's trying to hold for limit here so that he can get a limit cross slash into kill, or possibly just a well enough advantage state that he can deal with it. But I think he's going for the limit cross slash kill as soon as he gets.
Yeah, I think it'll kill at this percent. Oh, going for the climb hazard.
Yeah, good recovery mix up. Didn't want to get caught by that down smash again, but now he's got to wait for that limit to come back up, or go for some straight hit kills like we just saw with that up smash.
And he just misspaced that. The roll in was a little scary, and it was gonna work out, but just slightly misspaced it.
Yeah, I don't think he's expecting to get limit back up for the rest of the stock, so he knows what the game plan is. But Toast, or Trout, God, I called him Toast twice. Trout reading it out, catching it, and he's 2 games up.
Yeah, and one thing that you're seeing from Trout too is that you know, he's very practiced with when he throws out those aerials. He throw that back air almost as low to the ground as possible, so it's so hard to react to.
Yeah, it's hard to catch whenever you're just trying to back air poke as Cloud. Trout really showing his experience on Bayonetta and being able to stick to his game plan. And he's even mixing up the edge guarding options is also obviously a bonus, but otherwise he's just sticking to his game plan, understanding where Cloud's limitations lie, and trying to force his way in with these combos to rack up the percentage before going for the straight hit kills.
Yeah, and there we saw, you know, a pretty good combo. Didn't do anything too far off stage, just kind of reset neutral because he knew that he could get in again and, you know, rack up these, you know, little 20, 30 damage combos. Now all of a sudden, Cloud's pretty close to killing.
Yeah, this is a tough spot to be in. I think that this is both of these players have similar win conditions that they're looking for, but Bayonetta just has a faster way of getting you to the win condition, as we saw right there.
Yeah, Cloud's looking for those straight back airs, and so is Bayonetta, but Bayonetta kind of can pop you into the air a little bit more, so you have a little bit more opportunity to get those back airs off, whereas Cloud is kind of waiting for you to make a mistake and then back air you off of your mistake.
Cloud is great at punishing mistakes and keeping the spacing, but Bayonetta has so many ways to close the gap and rack up their damage on you that it only takes 2 or 3 interactions for you to be in kill percentage when you're playing as Bayonetta, whereas it takes probably 5 or 6 to put you in kill percentage as Cloud.
And so when Trout's getting parries and parries into combos like this, it's just so tough.
Right. So what do you do if you're CarbonCopies? You try to space it out and play it as cool and collected as you can, but I mean, just imagine being in this position where you know that you have the same game plan and you have to get more interactions to kill. You're going to start fishing.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of have to, and it almost worked out. Cloud up smash, very strong, very fast, but
great ledge trap.
Ledge trapping, keeping things clearly in his favor. At 100%, Cloud could take this stock early, and then, being only 1 stock down is not the end of the world. But Trout does not want to put himself in that position. Trout's looking to just close things out here.
Yeah. Trout doing an excellent job of keeping Cloud at disadvantage, and he's really just trying to end it right here.
Yeah. These up airs, getting 1 stock from CarbonCopy, but these up airs, just the way he's slightly delaying them to kind of cover everything you can do on the ledge, very nice.
All right, CarbonCopies he's got the game plan. He said, I need to rack up the damage as fast as I can, grab this stock before it's a problem for me.
Oh, I felt like we could have saw a clip there.
Yeah, fell out and air dodge to keep himself in safety, but this is not looking too good.
No. Looking for a back air there, didn't get it. Probably needed to go for a full hop instead of a short hop.
Trout not getting antsy, using the Witch Hour to try to go for a clip play to get the final kill, I think is ambitious. But wow, what a back air catch!
Punishing the dash attack.
Incredible adaptation from CarbonCopies, but is it going to be enough? At 85% rising, can he keep himself in this game and in this set?
Oh, this is such a tense moment. Both players just taking a second in neutral, almost staring each other down before engaging.
But we have limit online. Do we see a limit cross slash, or are we going to see? Yep, I was going to say the down B to try to end it early, because now it's an uphill battle. Now you've got a lot more to work with, right? You could have racked up 30-40% with the limit cross slash, but it doesn't seem to matter. It seems like he's just going to try to hold this advantage state and maybe even go for 1 more limit before the game's over.
Wow, that roll behind. CarbonCopy pressed 1 button during the roll behind, which gave Trout enough time to get the up tilt into the back air.
That was